What is up, guys? Jake from OneHive here with the next war recap video, and this one was not much of a war, to be perfectly honest. Um, they didn't use, quite a few of their attacks. We're not even going to go through their bases, but OneHive did well. Town Hall 11s, a couple of 3 stars there, and the rest of them 2-starred, and then all of the Town Hall 10s and below 3-starred. The problem is their bases weren't that upgraded, weren't that difficult, but I picked the best ones that I could, and one of the ones that I liked was Toma taking out their number one. It's Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 11 action. Just picking up that solid 2-star. But again, we've talked about so many times, even though you see more 3-stars now, occasionally even in tougher range wars, you see some 3-stars at Town Hall 11. It still is important for these Town Hall 10s to step up, grab those 2-stars, and ensure that the 11s have the ability to 3-star everything that they can down below. So you see the queen going in there, dropping her ability, getting some of those defenses out of the way, and keeping just out of range of this inferno tower. I like to think that it was planned. I really did a good job the way he pathed her down. I had the baby dragon up top, clearing that out of the way, so she was going to come down to the south here, and then sort of stays down here and just stays clear of that inferno tower until she absolutely has to deal with it, and it works out in the end. So you'll see here in just a moment. Gets through this wall, takes a few minutes because that is a pretty, that's maxed out wall there. There's quite a few HP that she has to beat through. Finally gets through it and then resumes taking out some of these defenses and trash buildings. So that'll go on for just a moment or two longer. You see trying to drop some troops on the outside here. Just pick up some percentages wherever he can. But the queen is really taking out a lot of this base, 25% almost right here, with pretty much just the queen doing the job with a baby dragon and a few small troops help. Here she takes out Tesla, working her way in and now getting to that CC. We will go to ×2 here while she deals with that. We know what that looks like. Goes ahead and rages up the queen and the healers there, keeping her going, keeping her moving forward. Poison spell runs out. She finally is picking off all of these pups, getting them out of the way there. And then on she goes. One more pup she had to step back and get. Then a few balloons coming in, trying to grab some of these outside archer towers. Did not get that one done because of that sweeper pushing everything back there. Probably should have waited to let the queen take that out and then drop that in. Would have been in better shape. But on the bottom here, just creates the funnel. That's everything going. You see the queen just making it through that inferno tower. And getting healed back up from that rage. Now the Valks are going to be going in, getting right into that Town Hall. Boom. Easy Town Hall to pick off, honestly. It was just all about the percentages, but you see here, easily going to get the 50%, actually up over 60%. So that's a solid 2-star attack coming on there. Number one from a Town Hall 10. Good job to Toma. Trying to grab anything else he can. Does grab actually 65%. Let's grab one more army camp there. So nice job. All right, let's check out an actual 3-star, one down here from Red 5, taking out their number 2. Obviously doing it with bowlers and miners, just what Town Hall 11s do now. Drops in the queen, healers on her, and then the wizard up top. Going to take out that storage. Make sure the queen's going where he wants her to. She's going to start getting in here, taking out some of these cannons, these wizard towers. I believe, even look at those cannons. I believe this is a fully maxed out Town Hall 11, if I'm not mistaken. He does have one Inferno tower on single. Probably a mistake there, but still a very difficult base here. Drops down the rage, gets that queen healed back up. She's relatively low there, but raged up healers. She's fine now. Drops in the CC full of giants. Just wants to soak all of that damage for these miners that are coming in on the bottom. Everything going to the core there. Obviously, the jump spell is going to go down. Let them in towards that eagle artillery. Let them into the core of the base. You see the bowlers coming in. The warden staying with them. Everything moving just right into the core of the base there. The jump spell is down. Now the rage spell keeps them going. There's the eagle artillery going down to the queen here. One more shot. There it goes. That first inferno tower already melted, and the second one being a single is doing work, but it's taking just one at a time. And the miners, again, still moving their way through this base. They sort of always go undetected, at least by my eyes, until they think, oh, wow, where did that section of the base go? And it was them they're just slipping up, taking out those defenses, and moving on to the next. But you can see tons of bowlers left. King up, queen up. Everything looking really strong here, down to the last little section of the base. Everything closing in. That lava hound running around doing nothing this entire attack, and only a few more buildings to go for the 3-star. Nice job, Red 5. All right, moving on to some Town Hall 10 action. Down to number 11 here, Duce doing his thing with the Go Valhalla. Really nice attack here. Has those Inferno Towers in the core there, pretty close together. So he knows he got a jump spell to get in there. He'll be able to get to both of them. That'll be nice. Just wants to get into the right angle. So drops it down. The Queen starts taking out some defenses, some trash buildings. Has the healers on her. She's looking pretty good there. And does lure out the CC with a few hogs. So they're coming down to the bottom. It is going to be just a Lava Hound. So it takes a few moments to get that taken care of. We'll fast forward through that. There it goes. Pups all over the place. Drops a wizard or two. A wizard back there with a archer to help out with the healers. Not take too much damage. And now the Queen is back on her way around the base. So CC is dead. Just working his way, taking out some section of the base here, and then wall breakers opening everything up. That's going to let the Queen walk right on in and also set it up for his kill squad coming from, I believe, the left side here. Yeah, dropping down the giant wall breakers there, the King, the Valks, everything is going in there. So sort of just coming at it from two angles. Once all that's down, they're going to wrap right around. And again, he's got that jump spell, so he can put it down in just a moment right there in the middle to where it can connect both of those Inferno Towers. That he knows that these Lego walls, really easy for these Valks to get through. I mean, simple. You see the King already beat through one section there. These Valks will go through in one swing on the other section, drops down the freeze on the backside Inferno, and that is going to be that for the core of this base. Now the Hogs coming in on the backside, a few of his own, plus a CC troop full of them. Pretty much everything is distracted. That one wizard tower, turn around and focus on them, but that's going to go down real quick. A few more swings, it'll be done. And the Valks are still doing work. The Queen's still up. She's got her healer still. Everything is looking great. Only a few true worrisome defenses left. That level 3 Expo there about to go down. It goes down. The Queen is going to close in on these last few and those last remaining Hogs. Going to get the 3-star. Beautiful attack by Duce. All right, a few more here. Town Hall, some Town Hall 9 action now. Let's drop down even more. Check out Rahi, taking out number 13. Actually, this is a Town Hall 10 attack. I take that back. It is a Town Hall 9 taking this out, but it's such a poorly designed base. Now, PC people sometimes tweet things like this and say, hey, how do you attack this base? It depends on, but if a base like this, to where all of the outside is so far away from anything of real danger that's in that core, you can do it just like this. He's got the healers on the Queen. She's going to go one way, going to create the funnel here, and then he's going to send the Valks, the King, everything else with healers on them going the other way. Let them sort of ring around the rosy here all the way around the outside of this base, and by the time they get to the other side, he's simply going to drop the jump spell, let them go in, and that is going to be that. So here you see it developing, Queen starting to head her direction. But again, the key to being able to do it like this and not having to create the funnel and cut towards the middle quicker is just the ability to stay far enough away. You know, those Expo doesn't mean anything on any of these troops. It's really about the Inferno Towers not being in range. And as you'll see here, they're not until the very end of the fight. And he just rages up the core, and that's that. So healers on the King down there. He is doing some tanking, I believe, here, and also right there as he gets healed back up, they peel off and start getting on these Valks, which are the ones actually taking the damage now. Raging for the Queen over there and those healers, and just around the base we go. Going to meet on the backside, starting to speed up on the left side here with these Valks just really taking these defenses out quickly. The King's barely getting a swing off from before they get the defenses, the trash, whatever's in their way dead. The healers are even actually having a hard time catching up to cast a heal. They're killing things so quickly. Here comes the CC troop dragging out. Unfortunately, it does lock onto those healers, and there's really nothing over there to help, but he drops in a few wizards onto that dragon, slows it down, and they're going to just do their job taking it out. Now you see the jump spell. Everything just meets up on the backside as they start closing in to the core of this base, rage everything up, drop the heal spell, drop the King and Queen's ability when needed here in just a moment, and everything just sort of disappears. Now, there was some balloons in there, unfortunately, that did drop some bombs on those Valks, took those out for the most part, but with the King and Queen in there, with all of those healers on them, just not enough damage to take them out before it's too little, too late. There you see the Queen's ability going down. Now she's really going to speed up, taking out a few more defenses, but she has a lot. She has 3-point defense on her here, but she does have a lot of healers. Once that Expo goes down and these Teslas go down, obviously nothing going to stop her from getting the 3-star. Great attack. Fun one to watch by Rahi. All right, now a true Town Hall 9 versus 9, and we will wrap up. Again, the bases sort of get worse, so I'll try to pick the best ones here. Boss going in on 21. You'll see what I mean. The bases start getting a little lower, but I thought I'd throw in a nice air attack for you here from Boss. Did a really good job. comes at it from the left side over the side of the queen. Obviously, she's exposed there, so as soon as he drops his queen down with the healers, she's coming out trying to engage. She did jump the wall and then hopped back in, unfortunately. But the king, he's going to get through these walls pretty quickly and get in there and take her out. You see the baby dragon hidden. Before the king even gets to the wall, the enemy queen is done for. So here, just letting them work around the base. The queen is going to step up, drops the wall breakers there. Does get it opened up on that skull wall. You can see on the right side there, it did open up. The Lego walls made it through, but she does have access to that compartment at this point. Does backtrack and grab up this air defense, which is good. I'm pretty sure that's what he wanted from her, is to get that air defense taken care of. And now she is going to continue on into the base. Grab the CC troops. Poison spell goes down. Rages everything up. The queen, the healers, keeping her going. And now even more wall breakers. Nice wall breaker deployment there, targeted right on the corner, which is going to let the queen step in and get yet another air defense in that sweeper. So things are looking up quickly here for this attack. Does have a couple lava hounds and balloons to come in from the backside of this base. I believe those X-bows are pointed up, so it doesn't have to worry about that. But on the left side here, one of them already being tanked by the healers, the queen, all of that until it refocuses. Now the queen's going through the wall. But balloons, lava hounds, all being deployed, keeping them hasted up, moving through that base very quickly, even drops the rage into the core there. So this is all going to be wiped out super, super fast. And look at the minions, the wall of minions that he deployed right behind those balloons, everything. They're not going to be touched by anything. All the traps have been soaked up, and they are going to clean up in short order here. So backside balloons are moving their way through pretty well. Is out of tankage at this point, but all of the air defense are dead. So that's the big thing to get all those taken care of. A couple of hogs to help out on the right side, maybe just one hog there. And that is now leaving it up to the queen and the minions for the most part to take out the rest of this base. We'll go ×2 here. Queen takes out the X-bow and onto the mortar. And now just 3 defenses left. And as soon as the queen gets to this wall, she's going to be able to deal with it. But all that wall of minions coming over and helping out as well. But really the queen gets the final word, gets the 3-star. Awesome attack to boss. All right, guys, there you go. Again, not just a super tough war, but hopefully we'll have a good one for you this weekend. Hope you guys liked the video. Until next time, Jake from OneHive doing my best to help you guys suck less.